Let's find out which N rank is the best and how to grind for the world bosses AFK. Hello, it is sisterguard here. Hopefully having a great day. I'm having a great day. We're back today in Arise crossover because we're going to be taking a look at these lovely 6 N ranks. So we're going to be taking a look to see what their damage difference is, who is the best of the best, easy ways to farm them, all that good jazz. So please make sure you smash the like button, do the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. Helps me a lot. Before we get into it, I do kindly ask that you please make sure you smash the like button and the subscribe button. I'm very close to 100K. I would love to hit it very soon. Y'all have been amazing with the support. I'm just asking for a little bit more. So please comment down below at what video you found me and what was your favorite video. But let's get into it. So we're going to be going over the lovely 6 guys behind me. Some of them are world bosses, some of them aren't. So we have Vegeta, who is our world boss. We have Monarch's dad, which is the hunter crafted dungeon boss. This is currently his N+ is currently the best in the game. We have Snow, who is our winter raid. We have Magma, who's our floor 50 boss. We have Alien, who is the Chimera world boss. And we have Hero Hunter, who is the crafted key for XY. So we're going to take a look at all their damage, how they compare as far as DPS. So they're each going to get a 5-minute clock. We're going to take a look at how much damage they're doing. These are the relics / titles I'm using. I will be using World Champion. And I will also be using these relics here. Go ahead and click them so you can see what the damage is. I am also currently level 250 for whatever reason. I didn't jump to 251. But that is, I'm going to be having shadow power, and I'm not going to have any weapons on that give them an extra boost to damage. I'm just going to keep this one on, which is, it's my looting weapon. I've had it for ages. So let me go get a timer and we will get started. I will go over how to get each of these and some tips and tricks that I have for getting them, especially for the world bosses, because some people kind of have issues with them. So the reason I wanted to make this video while I go ahead and get set up here is Magma basically got, as everyone says, nerfed, but he got fixed this past update. The developer did put something out about that. So I kind of just want to see. So we're going to go ahead and start with 2 of our old favorites. We're going to go ahead and start with Snow and Magma. I think Magma needs to be first so we can just get that number from him. All right, I will start it the moment he runs into it and starts attacking, and it'll stop at 5 minutes-ish. All right, 3, 2, 1. Go. Now the trick to getting Magma, I'm going to go ahead and just give y'all how to get each of these while we're waiting on for their 5 minutes to be up. It's spamming floor 50 in the castle. Go ahead and use Arise relics. You can use rank ups. He does not come at N+ at this time. So as far as like super farming, as long as there's no Sanjin Wu in the castle, this is probably something you can go for if you don't have any Ns and castle spawns. To be honest, I'm going to have to say probably compared to the others, you're going to want to go for other ones, but we'll see. All right, Magma's reaching the end of his time. $184.5 SP. All right. Let's go ahead and do Snow next. So this is our winter raid, guys. I've actually made videos on how to AFK him. Server hopping is always preferred with this, but let's see how he does. Also, the other reason I wanted to make this video is I see on Discord all the time this list, but I didn't see anyone actually testing the damage to see who's best. So I just wanted to see which one of these guys is actually the best, because we've had the potential mess up before. So it's always good to double check. Okay, we're winding down on Snow. So 196.2. All right, not that big of a difference compared to Magma, but Snow can be AFK'd, so all right. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get to our next 2, which are gonna be the crafted keys. So let's go ahead and start with Dad. Let's go ahead and get him squared away. I have made videos on to get him, but basically he's the hunter key boss. Currently the best unit, especially at M+, so let's go. Oh, I need to restart. My bad. Alright, let's give him a go. Now, I am going to make the offer because we're only covering 2 of the world bosses. If y'all want to see the DPS difference between all of the key bosses, all of the world bosses at N rank, I will not do G rank because I've already had to farm up for an N rank. I am willing to go and do that. I just need like an actual interest down below to see like the damage differentials between all of them. All right, we're nearing the end for Dad. He's throwing up some big numbers first to breach 200. 210. Oh, the 210, I wasn't able to get the decimal place. If we needed for final, we'll see. Okay, we're gonna take a look next at Hero Hunter. So I know not a lot of people have farmed for this guy, but if you go over here to the index, go to XYZ City, he is the one from there. So I did manage to get, I know some people probably have never seen his stats. So that's his stats. That's compared to Alien, Magma. So I don't expect a strong showing from this guy, to be frank. But I still just wanted to showcase the stats because he's one of the new world bosses, so people may grind him. All right, and away we go. Here we go. All right, we're nearing the end. He did not have a good performance. Like, that's just, oof, that's rough. That's rough. 144.3 SP. All right. Okay, the next two we're gonna do are the top 2 world bosses. So let's go ahead and start with Alien. I will show y'all how to AFK these at the very end. They're actually kind of simple. It's just RNG on whether or not they spawn. Of course, the best way for most of these guys, as always, is to server hop. So we'll just go ahead and see what we can get. But let's go. And one reason also I'm doing this video is, much like others, I'm not exactly having the best luck. So this is just places that you can go ahead and farm on up so you can maximize your team as much as possible, in between waiting for hunter dungeons to spawn or waiting for castle to spawn. So there is always something you should be able to grind in this game. I'm just kind of wanting to give people some options. Well, Alien is definitely putting in a very good showing, beating out Snow and Magma already. Let's see. 203.8. Jesus. Not bad. Alright, last but not least, we have Vegeta. So this one is supposedly the best of the best according to the potential. I would kind of agree from the DPS I've already seen from him, but we're going to test it again. By the way, 100 dungeon just spawned during the middle of this. So please make sure you've hit the subscribe button because I'm committed to making sure I get this DPS recorded. Okay, we are reaching the end of our time. This is going to be close. So I clocked it at 208.3. Now I know someone's going to look at the screen to the side and be like, oh my god, such and such is not as good as Dad. For Dad, Vegeta, and Alien, and Snow, I would have to say, those are all close enough that if you were to get, say, you know, one or the other, may not make too much of a difference. Snow compared to if you could get a Dad, yes, it's going to make a big chunky difference. Now, my thoughts and opinions overall after the test. Honestly, if you have Dad or Vegeta, it's not going to make too big a difference, to be honest. So if you're not having any luck or you don't have the resources to craft them, yeah. I mean, here's the deal. Vegeta and Alien both can be AFK'd. They both do pretty decent damage. Also keep in mind, I was not completely accurate on both times. Stuff can have variables, all that good jazz. So kind of keep that in mind. That stuff may have been started. They may have gotten into their ult sooner, all that. So I would consider Vegeta and Dad pretty equal. Because remember, this is over 5 minutes. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you where you can AFK both for Vegeta and Alien and how to real quick. So if we go over here to my stats, you see that I have my reach. Normally I've had my reach super high. I have my reach down to 10. The reason you're going to want this is both for Vegeta and Alien, there is a lot of mobs nearby. So first we're over at Vegeta spawn point. So the reason you're going to want the 10 is, unfortunately, Master Roshi has decided he wants to be here. So you do need it actually quite low. And what you're going to do is you're going to turn on Auto Arise. And you're just going to sit here with an auto clicker. That's all you got to do for this one. Like, it's super easy. Now the next one for Alien. If I find it. I would also recommend while you're AFK, go ahead and put on either Ant or Awaken, whatever your preference is. I know some people like the other one. And then go ahead and put on a full Arise team or rank up, however you like your combos. Then over at Alien, what you're going to do is go to the back half of the island right behind this building. Alien spawns right here. Again, you're going to want that 10 just because of someone wants to be a little close. Yeah. That's how you get all of them and kind of comparing the stats. So I know I've seen on the Discord people talking about, oh, this person does this much stats. Yeah, Vegeta and Dad have the same. So I have seen talks that Vegeta, you know, can be N+. I've seen the rumored pictures. I have not seen anyone in my guild get one. So that's to be seen. So you can probably just hit equip best and that'll be fine. So I, however, need to take a thumbnail, and I want to thank everyone for being here for the video. Hopefully this was helpful and informative. And yeah, I will see y'all next time.